Okay, so I'm gonna show my Arcanist healer. This is a pure class. Um, Let me see. So, Master Weapon, Master Architect, back bar. I use Restless Staffs. Usually our tanks will provide off balance with shield throw, so I don't have to worry off balance. I couldn't find another set to use for Sauron, but yeah. So that's gonna be boss fights. Actually, let me turn my add-on back on. It's mainly revolving around shield heals. So, oh my god, message. Shit. I do like to have these on, this one, just so I can see how many I have active, so I can try to throw them out whenever there is 3 of them, because it's going to give you the bigger ticks. They tick for a good amount. Okay. Hold on, I forgot how to make this one. General. Okay, this one. I'll just do this one. So we'll name it boss. Save setup. Okay. And then, where's my armor? This is the shield. This is the trash one. This is the Rojo. Same thing, it's just backwards. Since Master Architect's in the back bar, we'll use the heavy attacks in the front bar. So I always do decisive in the back bar just to get ulti up faster. On this one, I don't use we use a mythic. I don't use a helmet. Usually the other healer will have Symphony of Blades. I just have it because that's what I had. But I realized that the shields don't get bigger unless you have both mag and health up. So the more health and more mag you have, the shields are gonna get bigger. I use the ritual food. I use the pickle or Tampico fish bowl. If not, if I need sustain, I use Witch Mother. It is a very sustained character. Like you need sustain a lot sometimes, so you don't forget a heavy attack. If you have Rojo, it's easier. When you're on the other setup, it's a lot harder because you don't have to heavy attack so much. But still, you kind of want Major Mending active. But what else? Everything is. It should be divines, to be honest. There's some pieces here and there, but like weapon. I do have, I believe, jewelry with recovery. I think. Let me see. Turbos. See, like here's a mag one, just in case I feel like the group needs more mag. Like if the group requires more than you should give out, then I mean, I don't want to say you get sweatier, but like if you require more mag, then by all means, right? The race is Breton. Alchemy 3. Support barrier just for the recovery. I haven't morphed it. Whoops. You could do the solve that actually would give you more recovery back, being able to pump out more stuff. The other one says heal, but heal over time. I don't know. I'll have to look up how much that is because I honestly will like the recovery. That way I can continue to just pump out more shield for the heals. Because the main healer will probably provide more heals than I would. I will provide the shields with the heals in it. But if the shields break, that means that there's less heals with it. So at least the shield is up and the heals from the other heal will be able to take effect. making the heals be more effective. So I've come into contact where like I'm looking at battle scrolls and sometimes the heals are not really that high. But that's, let me see. That's because, you know, the shields were used and the other healer was able to heal through it. So, like, look at that, 44 mil. Right. Average tick 17k. And it's like my highest heal. 63 heals per second alone. $13. And I was testing it in VOC, and it seemed like VOC is oblivion damage, so the shields can stay up, but people take damage, and they seem to be taking harder. But if you don't want to use Deadly Fate, I mean, you can just use the regular setup and just, you know, use Ocezan and, you know, just put that on. Obviously, the heavy attacks are going to give you more recovery if you have heavy, so if you want more recovery, like I said, you know, put that points into it. I haven't put points into it. Actually, I should probably do that because I must have forgotten to save it. But skills wise, healing burst just in case I need to. It's got mana resolve, but it's a radius. So I like to use it because everybody's always everywhere, especially in pugs. It's a nice burst heal. Downtime I use radiating regeneration, otherwise combat if the group is nicely stacked. Warding contingency, I do it as a prep, and I don't have to use any other skill. Like, I don't have to, I can just prep it and then just, you know, dodge roll, and I will proc it, and they'll give me a free crux. That's one full arcane, so it'll give me a free crux. So tidal chakra, that 10k will go up higher once we're in fight. Barrier for recovery, and then back bar use Glyphic of Ties for ulti, for not ulti but like Major Slayer, and then your weapon and spell damage. Minor courage, minor fortitude, minor intellect, and it heals. We're using this one for free crux, and obviously your weapon is spell damage. Crux Weaver armor, you get hit, you get a free crux. You also got like nice resistance. So you'll definitely be tankier with 30k. You know what I mean? Like you'll be able to survive some hits. Or for recovery and illustrious healing for heals, but you also want them for recovery for your group. So, like I said, the other healer would also be using Symphony of Blade, so he'll be focused on more healing the group. I usually heal with a specific person, so that we always like mix and match. So if he goes Arcane, I go the opposite. That also takes into consideration the champion points. Use from the brink, he uses overflow. I do use focus bending since it is single target heals. So those ticks from the shields will be heavier. Area heals, because there's nothing else to use. Over here, I do use Shield Master, reduce the cost of your shield damage. And then Bastion increases the shield. Damage shields by 15%. Spirit Mastery, just because people tend to die a lot. And health, because like I said, health and magicka, the bigger. If I go too much magicka, the shields don't go up, so I have to compensate and put more points into health. I did put all my points for magicka 64 into it, so that's what kind of looks like without being in a fight. I am using regular pots, just SPC pots. I have like a bunch of them. Let me see what else. Go to the... I still need to save it. I'm gonna see if I can find a dungeon or a trial. Probably a trial, so I can try to do the whole wizard wardrobe. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Where's my 25k? I don't see the stacks. I think I might have them off. But this is with the mythic. So it gives me stacks of increases your max stam, health, and magicka. So like I said, the higher the resources, the higher your shield goes. Slowly going up there. You know what? I can't really tell the stacks. I must have them off. To 18, it's supposed to be 30. And obviously if you have a warden in the group, the warden will also increase your heals by more. So you'll be sitting without a healer, I think like a 28, maybe 27, somewhere around there. There's 26, there's 27, 11. Also, Jervolve does take in consideration, since Jervolve gives you that 40% damage shield. There's nothing, I have not seen anything higher than that. So if you want to do like Master Architect, you could do Jervolves. I mean, that gives you minor and major buffs to last longer. Let me see what my stack is at. It's at 30, so that's what we're sitting at right now. 11. So more health, like I said, will get more bigger shields. Let me see if it actually hitting the target dummy. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so like there it is, almost 30. So 12, 2. I'm probably missing something. Let me see. Probably my heavy armor. Should do it right now as well. I haven't finished leveling it up, but let's see. I think that's just DPS. It's really still there. Must be an item. Let me see. Wait, what was the skill at? 12,260. See 13. See what I mean? Like I had to increase my health. That actually has health in it. But mind you not, like I'm at 31k health with 39k mag. You know? Yeah, sustain. 18. Like you'll be fine. Like it's not bad. 5,300 weapon and spell damage. Resistance, spell resistance. I would like physical to be a little higher, but you know. Let me save that. Create setup. Save setup. Okay. Let's name it. Trash. Let's equip that. Just in case I missed champion points. I feel like I did. And I think I forgot to morph my... Oh no, this one does have it. Interesting. But I didn't do barrier. I'm gonna do restore magicka. Like the more sustain, the better. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to like figure out when to throw the heavy attacks. I try to throw them right before I throw my runes out, so that way I know I have like something going out for major mending. The champion points is the same. Focus and the brink. This would actually help you if you're doing cages in Sunspire. It actually will heal you out of it, but you do want to obviously like switch that staff to you know, black rolls, and then make sure one of the skills that you switch out is going to have to be, you know, you know, healing ward. You don't need combat prayer since you already have, you know, that other skill. This one you can put it somewhere. You can be like cage one and heal yourself out of it. Let me see what the shields are on this one. Where are my stacks? How come my stacks? Oh, because I don't have the mythic. I don't have the. Whoops. 11, 720. I mean, that's not bad, but still. Obviously, the higher the shields, the stronger the shields, the stronger, the bigger the ticks are going to be. Sans. For 1 second per correct spend, it's going to heal for that. So even if the shield kind of breaks, 1 second after that, it'll tick. Like, I seen them tick for 33k. A tick. Actually, I mean, we can test it. Let me see. Oh, I don't have my... Turn them off because it's bad when the heals start proccing, the lag's real. Where is it at? Combat text? He can heals, it is that one. Okay. No, we're going damage now, we're going healing, yes. Okay, let's see if this works. See if it was nicely buffed up and everything. See? Come on, one more. 30, 18, 16, 16, 26. Obviously the other one would be stronger, but this is the boss one. But even then, like 16k ticks is really nice for a second. That's how high my health gets. I mean, obviously with more points into heavy. I am doing the subclass, I mean the main class. What is this called? Class mastery. So 15 seconds you get free crux, right? Up to 3. And then obviously after this triggers you gain 300 weapon and spell damage for 25 seconds. More spell damage, stronger the heals, and then obviously I'm using major force for everybody. I don't use Warhorn. The main tank probably would give out Warhorn to give everybody extra resources. Because I'll be given major force actively. And then the DK can drop the banner for extra weapon damage. And then the other healer, depending on what he or she is using, probably another banner too. They'll probably use pillagers. So if we don't have the ultis, they help us dump ulti into our ulti pool. That way we can drop our ultis so we can have AMA going. But it has to be like obviously a coordinated group so they can talk to each other. If not, if you're in a pug, I suggest just doing Rojo. Yeah. So let me set up the wizard wardrobe thing. So boss. Yep. So I think it's boss first. I have it as south and west, equip first and then next. That way I don't have to like, I don't get confused. And then if I need to do dungeons, dungeons is a little bit more of a different setup. It's kind of similar, but not exactly. But so I'll do trash and mobs. So this way I can be like, equip my boss, right? And then equip my trash, which is gonna be your Rojo. Alright, we're an opportunist. If you need heavier shields, weapon. And then super. Suggest you slot your potions somewhere else. I totally forgot to do that. So this way they're out of the way. And then just slot the potion when you're doing the fights. If it doesn't want to switch like instantly, make sure that auto equip is active. Quick equip. So it'll equip instantly. So trash mobs. I think it's the champion points are the same, so I don't know why it's saying that. Fine, let's see if there's any trials going. There's nothing. Welp. Oh, there's a normal. I mean, let me see. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can show you for now. I can show you a video probably after. Huh. I mean, we do have that other setup that we use for dungeons that'll be like SPC and Master Architect. If I feel like the group needs to sustain, I'll put on Siphoning, Symphony of Blades. And like I said, look, if you see that, I have the orb to heal specific people. It's only 4 of us, you know what I mean? Like it should be able to be on myself and the other person, so the person will give that extra major vitality. The tank usually has major vitality for himself, so it'll be a lot easier to heal the tank than it'll be the DPS. But that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else I can show you besides just the gameplay. Yeah, that's it.